Good day. Ira Epstein of Linn & Associates with your metals market wrap-up, and this is for Tuesday, the 9th of June, 2020, just after 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So we can see that the metals tonight down a fraction. Gold got up high enough to negate the current downtrend that it had been in, but it's not getting a lot of follow-through just yet. I don't expect too much. And why? We have the FOMC meeting tomorrow. Everybody's going to be looking at the Fed chair to see his view on what interest rates are going to do. He might be asked questions about this capping of rates. Is the Fed prepared to go into that program? Where are they going to be? I saw the API numbers come out at 3:30 today, and to me, you still have a net build of 10 million barrels. That is just not bullish. Now, the good news is Cushing keeps seeing a takedown. They had 2.5 million barrel draw, but you're still building. So until you see consistent draws, it's going to be hard for the market to just run to the upside. Bonds and notes getting a little bit of a bid tonight, which is not a surprise either as we get ready for tomorrow's Fed announcement in terms of policy and then the question and answer period. As you can see in gold, for the week at least, we're up $38. It's only the second day of the week. That's not bad action, right? The market so far is rejecting the idea of getting back to the 18-week average of closes. And this chart is a weekly chart of only closes. When we come to the August chart itself, we take a look and you saw you had a big run today. The market got up to 1729.40, breaking through the 1729 level. So what you effectively did is you ended this pattern of lower highs, lower lows by knocking that out. So now you go back to a neutral pattern. You've got a lower highs, higher low. Well, actually you got a lower low and a higher high. I said that wrong. And that's the pattern you're in. The objective, if the market runs right now to the upside, well, the first resistance, the 18-day average of closes. Further support down here in the 1661 level. But I think the closer support will show itself at the lower Bollinger Band. Who's controlling this market? Nobody, because you don't have a swing line trend. You do have bias to the downside, but you have momentum pointing to the upside. The chart's in a mess right here. When we take a look at the gold-silver ratio, the resistance should be in the neighborhood of the 97.16 level, which is the 18-day average of the ratio of silver to gold. And what that means is how many ounces in a perfect world, no commissions, you would just take silver to get 1 ounce of gold. Right now it's, 96.89. When you look at the silver itself, it did not rally high enough to negate the downtrend. The market's sitting right now at the 18-day average. That's 4 days in a row that it's been here, fighting something of a battle. If the market closes under that number, it does put the bias down. You've already got momentum down and the swing line down. So this market's fighting right now a pretty hard battle. In order to turn things around, the ideal thing would be to take out today's low, which was 1768.5 today. Haven't done that yet, as you can see. But if you did it and then took out the highs and closed higher, you could all of a sudden turn into a bullish scenario. You're not there. I'm giving you both sides of the what if. In the copper market, you keep running the upper Bollinger Band. Running means you keep hitting it. Don't get away from it. Don't get much of a break. And you keep the stochastics embedded. Embedded is when both numbers that make up the slow stochastic study are going sideways over 80 or sideways under 20. And once they lock in that for several days or more, well, that's a very, very friendly sign. We had a bullish crossover, remember, just 2 days ago. This was the market on Monday. This was today, Tuesday, if you take a look. We're ready into Wednesday trade, so I can say in trade parlance it's 2 days. By the way, I just heard that the CME group, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, is going to reopen the trading floor just for the euro dollars. The pit only in that, nothing else, August 10th. See how that goes, and then they'll decide what to do with the other option pits. I'm sure that's not friendly news for a lot of the traders. They thought it would be much sooner than that. I don't know why the Merc is so late on this. In the platinum market, you have a pattern of lower highs, lower lows, sort of stuck here at the 18-day average, going sideways in momentum, not yet in oversold territory. So the bears still control the market, and what you'd have to get over to hurt that control is back right here. You'd have to take out 872.5 to hurt that control. Haven't done anything with that just yet. In the palladium market, how many days have I told you you're stuck at this 18-day average? And as you're doing that, gradually the black Bollinger Band high and low are narrowing into price. I call that a pipe. And as you spin around there, what happens is if you're trading this, you're probably getting spun around because you're looking for a breakout one way or the other that has no follow through. That's very typical when you get into one of these sideways action markets. Last, the dollar index. You still have the bearish embedded reading. Still looks low to me in term, not low, lower in terms of a downtrend. It'll end when it ends. Right now, I don't see anything, but obviously, whatever the Fed chair says tomorrow will impact the market. Now remember, we write information on all these markets. So throughout the trading day, a lot of you like David Hightower. He talks on the metals, the financial markets. Terry Rogan said he's talking from the Hightower organization on the soft commodities. Then our own crews come in, and throughout the trade day, we have people that update you on key chart patterns and numbers. It's all oral. Comes right through our charting software if you have that. It's one of the things that makes us different as a firm. I, of course, put up my own recommendations throughout the day for my clients. Updates as you're already watching this one, but my subscriber updates are where the juice is. How do you get these free offerings? Just go to our website, and I'll show you it right here. You'll see free offerings on the bottom right. Click on it, fill out what you want, we'll put it in your hands. I'm Ira Epstein. It's sort of a wait-and-see game until we're through with the Fed tomorrow. Let's see what that brings us. You have a good day.